Hi, my name is Victoria and I am from Adracare. I'm going to be walking you through our platform today, showcasing the typical flow from booking an appointment, new patient creation, to actually joining the video sessions, all of the really powerful virtual care features we have there, and then also demonstrating some practice management features along the way. I will also be showing you how easy it is to join from the patient side. And then finally, we'll just be wrapping up with speaking about some really cool administrative features that makes it really easy to run your practice both online and offline. So we're going to be demonstrating all of that really cool features today. I do want to start by just showing you how you can actually access our platform. So we are web-based, and what that means is no downloads or installations required. You just need to navigate to adracare.com, and then you can sign in here by selecting your appropriate region. So that's really all you need to do to actually access the platform. This is the platform itself. So what you'll see first thing right off the bat is you'll see the calendar. The calendar is really great because you can see your entire day at a glance. So I can see what I have ahead of me there, and I can also toggle between the month, week, and day view. So to actually just get started and book an appointment, I can do that two different ways. So I can book an appointment by selecting this button here, or really handy is I can just click on the empty space where I want to book an appointment in my calendar and book straight from there. So a few things I want to highlight here is you'll see the calendar view. It's really great because it gives me a really quick glance at my day and it really helps me visually when I'm booking. Again, I can toggle between those different views here. And if I'm going to add a participant that's already existing within my system, I just start entering their information here. Select them. I can also create a new patient. So hitting new patient here, I do require a minimal amount of information to actually make a new patient. So we just need first name, last name, and this is really important to have a valid email and or a valid phone number. Really dependent on what the patient likes here. It's important to have one of the two so that they can receive communications about their appointment. So if I uncheck this box here, I can untoggle it. Really depends on what the patient would like to do there. This is all the information that our system needs to get going, but you can enter other information as well as you wish to build that patient profile. So we have the patient details, contact information, and coverage and insurance here. So that's really easy. Something else I want to highlight is that you can have group conferencing in the platform. So in the premium platform, you can do group conferencing with up to 12 participants. If I just go down here, have my start time, my end time, my location, I can add different locations and manage them all within the platform. So again, you can really take Adracare online and offline. It moves and grows with you. And then finally, we have healthcare services here. So this is not mandatory, but it's really helpful. And I will be going into more detail about this as we talk about the administrative side of Adracare. So these are just different types of appointments with different preset durations. If I select that, it will autofill. And reasons for visit, you can enter that here as well. So that's really all I need to book an appointment. So I'm going to go ahead and create my appointment. And it's going to take me back to the calendar page. And I'll be able to see the appointment that I booked right here. So I want to show you another way that you can actually access your appointment. So I can click on my appointment here, straight again on the calendar, and just join my video session. But if you prefer a different view, this is where Adracare is really great because you have that customized workflow. You can find something that works best for you. If I select appointments, I can see all my appointments in a day sheet format. So again, just really dependent on what you like. But if I select virtual here, that's how I can join. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do that. And now we're going to delve into some more information about the virtual sessions themselves and all the really cool features that we have within it. So I want to start by talking about support. That is one of the hallmarks of our product. So we have this wrench and hammer here. If I just click on that, I'll be able to run a quick diagnostic test to see if there's any issues. And it's going to help me quickly troubleshoot. So I want to join this during a lot of amount of time before my appointment so I can really get myself acquainted. As well, the gears here, if I just hit this, I can access a lot of really handy support stuff here. So I have some helpful links as well. I have connectivity. If I'm having connectivity issues, I can actually just dial in, and this is going to give me the option here. and I can see my different inputs and outputs. As well, I do want to highlight that we do offer 24/7 live bilingual support available to both you and the patient, and you can access that at any time by navigating to this circle with the dialogue button here, clicking on it, and I can just chat with someone right away and resolve any issues and get back to what matters. So that's just some quick connectivity things there just so you get started. Something that we do need from you is because we operate within browser, it's really important that you allow access to the camera and the microphone. So I'm using Google Chrome right now. I've allowed access to the camera and the microphone, so that means I'd be able to run my sessions. If your browser does not have permission, then it won't be able to run the sessions within Adracare. So it's really important just to take that extra step, make sure everything's running. But again, very simple. I did not need to download anything at all. And then last but not least, we have the camera preview to make sure that everything is working. All right, great. And it looks like we're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click to start the call. So the patient becomes the focal point here. And another thing that I do want to highlight is that you have these connectivity bars here and they're changing color. They'll change color actually according to the strength of your own internet connection. So another really great tool to quickly troubleshoot any issues. So we're going to begin by talking about all the virtual care features that we have. And then I want to talk about the practice management features that we have embedded within the virtual sessions and how you could use that to really run your practice and really empower. So we'll do a quick run through of the virtual care features first. We have the toggle microphone, toggle video. You can also share files back and forth, which is really nice. You can also toggle your camera between your back and your front camera because we do have compatibility for mobile devices. On hold and resume. As well, you can invite guests. So you could invite guests when you're making the appointment, and you can also invite guests during the appointment itself. And how I would do that is just enter in their email here and send them an invite, and they would get a link to join. Here's the support button and then the share screen button here. So I can share my screen, I can share my entire screen, just an application window or just a Chrome tab. So really powerful there. That's just a quick run through of the virtual care features. If I could direct your attention to the right-hand panel here, I do want to talk about that. So we have encounter notes, and these are really great because you can chart while you're in session. And you can preset different types of templates here. You can view all your notes, and you can also time the duration of your appointments. So that's really great. As well, navigating to profile. It's just a simple patient profile here that I can access at a glance without having to navigate out. And then I have secure messaging here. So really great feature set. And it's really intuitive. Like for example, the encounter notes actually automatically save as you're writing them out. So really robust virtual care feature set there with some practice management tools peppered in. So now that we've done the quick run through of the video session so you can see how that works, I do want to hop into what it looks like from the patient side so that you can really see the full capabilities of the platform. So to end the call, I just navigate to this red circle here. I can take some notes for the patient. So I can leave the call. If I leave the call, I can actually revisit during that allotted amount of time that I've booked for, patient no-show, and complete appointment. If I complete the appointment, then me and the patient cannot rejoin. So I'm going to leave the call and hop over to the patient side. So this is what the patient email would look like. And this is an appointment that I have just booked. So it does generate that ICS file there, really handy because I can add that to my calendar as a patient again. I can see patient detail, I can see the details here as a patient, so who my appointment's with, when it's for, and the location. As well, I can view appointment details here. If I had booked the appointment actually ahead of time, I can actually see a button that says confirm or cancel, and that will automatically update within the system. So another really great self-serve option for the patients, and having that really ingrained within your platform so that you can do it automatically and you don't need to follow up and call. As well, we have this join session with this video session access code. This is really, really important because this is how you're able to access the session. It provides that extra layer of security as well. And just a couple other things to highlight in this patient email here. We have the dial-in option, and we also list our compatible devices for the patient. So that's really great. And now I just want to show you how easy it is to join. So I've copied this video session access code. I'm going to hit join session now. And it's going to open up a separate tab for me. I just need to enter my code and join session. And I'm in. And it's just that simple as a patient. So now I do want to revisit the actual platform itself and showcase some really powerful practice management tools there. So again, we're back at the calendar. And I had previously mentioned healthcare service type, so I do want to demonstrate that. If I go to my menu bar here, my organization, and I can actually uncollapse this by hitting these 3 bars here. So it really depends on what views you like. My organization, I'm going to go to service templates. And in service templates, I'll see the different appointment types I already have preloaded. I want to go through a new one with you guys. So we have the name here. Let's just do follow-up, service type, duration, billing codes, description, appointment preparation instructions. I can color coordinate this to make management really easy. Appointment buffer hours, I can enable it for online booking, and for the type of patient is for. So follow-up, I wouldn't want a new patient, I would want an existing patient. And I can have auto approve. So this is really great for online booking. When someone books online, I can either have it auto approve or I can have it as a request. And then I will go through and filter through the appointment request myself, or my admin would. And that's just a really quick glance about the healthcare services and how easy it is there and how helpful it is for your practice management. And then now I want to delve into some more admin stuff with some information about providers there. So if I hit on providers, let's go to a new one. Again, it's a minimal amount of information, so just your first name, last name, and then email address. This is important because this will be their username. And then most important here is we have a variety of different roles. So we have provider, we have provider admin. So as a provider, you have access to only your subset of patients, and you actually can't make system changes to the organization. If you're a provider admin, you have access to all the patients, and you have access to actually make changes within the platform. So when you're adding different providers, really important to note that difference and make sure you're assigning the appropriate role. So I can see here I'm an admin, so I can see my patients, and I can also see all patients here as well. So something else I want to showcase about the admin side is how to actually access the online booking, which is really handy. So again, navigating to my organization settings, I can actually add all my different organizational logos here. So it's really nice for that custom branding and really make your patients feel like they're at home. I can also change the colors of the interface and online booking here. So I can set my different settings for online booking as well. I can just copy my online booking URL here and then embed this somewhere or send this out to clients. I'll show you what that looks like here. So that was just the code that I copied, and this is what the online booking looks like. So really easy to access straight in the platform. As well, in my organization, you're going to see a lot of things. You can manage your location settings. I'll briefly show you that here. As well, you can also change your SMS and email notifications. So that's a really quick walkthrough about the quick administrative features there. And then one last feature that I do want to showcase and highlight quickly is our forms. So you can actually create different e-forms, worksheets, and questionnaires. So I'll show you what the e-form looks like. So I can create a new form, and I can just drag and drop a field to actually create my different form here. So that's a really, really powerful tool there. And then lastly, we have the self-registration. So it's a great visual indicator about what you have ahead of you for the day and where your patients are actually progressing throughout the day and timeline. So you can see scheduled, checked in progress, completed. If I click on the patient, I can start the registration process and have a check-in wizard here. And just going through patient details, appointment details, medication, really great there. And then we have finally the analytic dashboard. So analytic dashboard is great. This is in the premium plan as well, and I can see a lot of information available to me and really help me manage my practice there. So that's just a really in-depth walkthrough of our platform and of the different features that we offer. Thank you so much for listening to this webinar. If you have any questions, please feel free to forward them at info@adracare.com. If you have any support related questions, again, please feel free to actually just access the chat box at any time. So you can see it's still available even if I'm not in session. And there's also a support page on our website that you can navigate to that will really help you access the support that you need as well. So here's the telephone number for support. You can also email us, and we do offer self-serve help desk with a lot of really cool articles there to help you get started or troubleshoot quickly. So again, if you have any questions, please forward them to info@adracare.com. Again, that's info@adracare.com. Thank you so much.